बोलो सीताराम।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन 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 सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
बंसीवाला हे घनश्याम धनुष्यधारी सीताराम।
बंसी वाला हे घनश्याम धनुषधारी सीताराम।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
राम 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 सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम 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 सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम
पतित पावन सीताराम।
Hello everyone, welcome, namaste. Today we are in the last day of this breath by breath online program. Always when we are towards the end, there will be a lot of changes in our thinking pattern, like how we would be continuing it from tomorrow, or it would be sometime happy that we completed the course and we have been joining till the last day. So with all such beautiful energies and thought patterns, we request everyone to keep continuing this process. This is just like a net practice. The game is still on. We had our coach, mentor, who have been guiding us in this complete 14 days. And our support will always be there. But it is your effort to take this forward. Yes, sir. As mentioned in the chat, it is a new beginning. Yesterday, we learned about how the energies are with the different thought patterns and what is about Tamu, Rajas, and everything. So, whatever we do, whatever we eat, whatever we speak, everything is related with the energy. So, today, let us learn something new. And also, whatever you feel like asking or clearing doubts, please feel free to open up yourself after this meditation session so you can ask whatever doubts you want, and also please share transformation. This is a place where we can understand like how your journey was, how you were before this program, and what you felt during this program. So we would love to listen to you today after the meditation session. I welcome Sagar sir again for his final guided meditation of this season's online program.
Thank you, Shalini. Good morning. Morning, dear masters. Good morning, dear friends. So I hope my voice is audible, clear? Very good. Thank you. And let's put it on mute. All right. So we are set. So yes, wonderful comment, sir. New beginning for all of us. As there are studies that also show just by sitting in one meditation session, right? One meditation session of 40 minutes, at the end of it, you are a new person. As we saw a couple of days ago, how our body regenerates itself many times in a minute, many times in an hour. Different parts of the body are different. But more importantly, in this 15-day journey, our minds have changed. We've got a lot more clarity on what we can do with our own breath, and how we can manage our emotions, our feelings, our mental states, and how we can create the life we all want to have, or at least create the life that your soul came here for, without the trappings of the world, but living in the world. That is what Brahmarshi Patriji has always taught us. Like they say, there is the difference between mountaintop and marketplace. Buddhist books talks about it. You can be a very serious, wonderful, great meditator and monk in the mountaintop. But being a yogi, being a meditator in the marketplace, which is our cities, which is in our daily life, is a lot more challenging. And all of us learn a lot of lessons. We do meditation, we get all this wonderful wisdom, very good, all these practices, all these exercises. But when we go face life, it's a lot different, right? First day we fail, then we think, okay, I was meditating, or someone will tell you, meditating, you're still getting angry, right? So then we go inward, then we try to clear the perception, or meditation. Being a meditator doesn't mean you don't get angry. You do get angry at things that need your anger, but then you don't suffer inside because of that anger, right? So we keep learning. So those situations are our practical, everyday life is our practical labs that's the game we actually play. So where we learn, we apply all the skills and wisdom that we learn in everyday mornings session. All right, my dear friends. So with that, let's get into this 15 minutes of meditation as always. And you know the procedure. So as always, we'll do 5 minutes of equal breathing, 15 minutes of breathing, focusing on the breath at your nose, 15 minutes of following your breath and 10 minutes of flowing with your breath. And we will end the session with a gratitude exercise, with expressing gratitude. All right. So with that, please get into a posture. As I said, posture is always important. And we talked about posture at the first 2 days videos. You can go look at it. We also showed pictures of the right posture. Just by getting into your right posture, 30% of your thoughts, or 30% of your mind wandering will go away. So please get into a simple, relaxed, stable posture. Your back straight, neck straight, head straight, relax shoulders. Remove your spectacles. Cross your feet at your ankle if you're sitting on a chair. If you're sitting on a flat area, make sure your seat is a bit higher than your knees. Hands, and now close your eyes. And slowly relax your eyebrows and slowly bring your awareness to your breathing and start the equal breathing. Just begin your slow, long, equal breathing. For those of you who won't have a chance to get into the practice of or want some counts to measure, do your counting. At the same time, observe your abdomen going up and down. Relax your body completely. Slow, long, equal inhale. Slow, long, equal exhale. Observe your movements in your stomach. As you inhale, count 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel your body relaxing, feel your mind calming down. This is a warm-up step. where we are aligning the breath, the body and mind with the intention of being in meditation for the next 50 minutes. Continue to be with your equal, long, slow breathing while being conscious of the movements in your belly and stomach. We got into the right posture. You are getting into practicing the right way of breathing. Now, my dear friends, let's move into step 1 of our observation of the breath. Relax your counting. Relax the conscious breathing, equal breathing. Slowly bring your attention and awareness to your nose region and start observing your normal, natural breath going in and out of your nose. All your attention and awareness should just be at the nose region. Minutely observe the air going in and out of your nostrils. Become the gatekeeper or watchman at the entrance to your nose, observing every in-breath and every flow of the breath out of your nostrils. Be mindful of the tiny sensations at the entrance to your nose or inside your nose. The next 15 minutes, only your nose region and your breath should occupy your consciousness. Nothing else. This step helps improve attention and concentration. That is why we focus our area on a narrow region of the nose. Avoid and let go of any other thoughts and distractions that may come in. Keep moving your attention to your nose region. Continue to observe your breath. As your breath enters your nose and leaves your nose, my dear friends, do not move your attention anywhere else. Do not strain yourself, just an effortless observation, just witnessing the breath as it goes in and out. Feel the calming of your mind. Feel the joy of focusing. As you become a witness to whatever is happening at the entrance of your nose. Do not analyze. Do not judge anything. Be with whatever is happening in the moment. Continue to stay engaged with observing your breath at your nose. This first step of focusing on your breath at your nose helps us improve and practice the skill of attention and concentration, which is foundational to learning mindfulness. Continue to observe the minute nuances of whatever is happening in your breath. Feel the sensations, feel the tickling, feel the brushing of hair as the air moves in and out of your nostrils. Do not entertain or engage in any other distractions. Feel the calmness in your mind. Feel the joy of relaxation due to the silencing of the noise in your mind. With that mind focused, with that continuous focus of your mind on your breath, my dear friends, let's move into the next step. Expand your awareness to your entire breath cycle. And start following your complete full breath. As your breath enters your nose and travels all the way to the lungs and back. Watch or observe how your breath flows smoothly, softly, easily. All you need to do is just watch and feel the movements and sensations in your nose, your throat region, your chest region, and the movements in your stomach. Do not alter the flow of your breath. Just observe all the movements in the path of your breath. Do not engage any other thoughts and distractions. Feel your full cycle. Do not alter your breath. Just observe the flow of your normal, natural breath. Be conscious of whatever is happening as you breathe in and breathe out. Along the path, your breath travels. Enjoy the feeling of the beautiful breath flowing with the prana that nourishes our body, calms our mind, and helps us create. Feel grateful for the continuous and smooth flow of your breathing and all the wonderful mechanisms that help your body move, act, and love. Continue to be only with your breath cycle, my dear friends. Do not let thoughts, to-dos, and other distractions interrupt your observation of your breath. Just be the observer. You get thoughts, you get any other distractions, observe it, and then slowly bring your attention, return your attention back to observing your breath cycle. Wonderful, my dear friends. Continue to keep observing and following your breath, your beautiful breath. Feel the peace, feel the calmness. Your breath is your own guru that is always with you. Being conscious of your breath helps you be healthy, helps you manage your emotions, helps silence the noise in your mind, helps clean up your unhelpful habits, helps connect to your intuition, and helps you understand the truths of life. The impermanence of everything in life. It helps you accept things as they are. So this is your time to pay deep respects to this Guru within you that is making you a master. Engage deeply with your breath cycle. Observe whatever is happening as you breathe in and breathe out. Be and feel relaxed. Be conscious of your posture. Be conscious of your natural breathing and all the things and moments that happen as you breathe in and out. Nothing else to do. Wonderful, my dear friends. Now, let's move into step 3 slowly. Expand your awareness to your entire body while you stay anchored in your normal, natural breathing. Just let go of your focus on your breath cycle, but stay conscious of your breath and enjoy the flow of energy throughout your body. You'll be able to observe any sensations due to your breathing. Just be open to all that comes in and all that goes out. Stay anchored in your breathing. Do not get drawn into the distraction. Just be with the joy, the bliss of a silent mind, relaxed body, and a wiser being. You can anchor your attention at your nose or your chest or your stomach, so that you engage in conscious awareness of your breathing. Being aware of our breathing helps regulate the energy flows in our body, helps us become more aware of the sensations before they turn into emotions and feelings. That is the beauty of Buddha's teaching. Experience and let go of any sensations and movements throughout your body as you observe your every in-breath and out-breath. Enjoy the smooth flow of prana across your energy system. As you experience the bliss of calmness, of relaxation, of oneness, of peace. Become one with your breath, my dear friends. Enjoy the experience of your full body breathing. Flow with your breath, flow with the energies. Last 5 minutes. Wonderful, my dear friends. With that feeling of relaxation, with the feeling of heightened awareness, let's move into the gratitude and appreciation stage. Gently move your awareness to your heart. And get the feeling of gratitude and thankfulness. Slowly express gratitude to your wonderful experience of today's meditation session. Feel grateful to the wonderful flow of breath energy that you experienced the last 15 minutes. Feel grateful for the time you've given to yourself. Next, recall 3 things from the last 24 hours that you want to be thankful for. Bring them to your memory. Bring the person, incident, or thing into your memory and express gratitude to that person, thing, or incident. Next, let us all express gratitude to our family, our friends, and all the people who helped us go through this wonderful 15 days of learning to focus our attention and awareness on our breath. Lastly, my dear friends, let's express deep gratitude to the environment, to all our fellow human beings and all the fellow animal beings, all the systems of governance, the societies and communities that we live in, for the deep gift of life that we're able to experience on this planet Earth. With that feeling of calmness, with that feeling of peace, with that feeling of joy, and with that feeling of deep gratitude. Now, my dear friends, we're coming to the end of today's meditation session. Slowly bring your awareness to your full body. Bring your awareness up to your room. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck, relax your head. Relax your legs. Relax your palms, unclasp your fingers. You can place your palms on your eyes for a few seconds and open whenever you are ready. Wonderful, my dear friends. I hope it was another relaxing, enlivening, and enlightening session of meditation, session of breathfulness for each one of you, my dear friends. Before we dive into just a recap and sharing of experiences, I'd really love to express my deep gratitude to each one of you. I see a lot of you have joined us every day. So deep gratitude to each one of you for joining in this group, enhancing the group energies, and also helping me learn and grow in this process. And also all our deep gratitude to the entire Pyramid Valley team, Shalini, Manusha, Surya, Rajesh, and whoever have helped us through this 15-day program without any glitch. And deep gratitude, of course, to Brahmarshi Patriji and the entire team of Pyramid Valley, which has been serving as a platform for sharing wisdom and such practices to a large, wider audience. And also deep gratitude to each one of your friends, each one of you who probably spread the word, and the entire Pyramid Valley community who spread the word about this program. Maybe some of you received a message, some of you received a forward from one of your friends. So thankful to all of them who promote such wonderful programs to their friends and family. And program smoothly. In fact, yesterday I liked the comment by our master Somashekar sir. He said, "Internet is better than the internet," which is, I think, a very good phrase that we should use for our youngsters nowadays. We're so distracted by a lot of things happening on the internet. There's a lot of things happening in the inner network of our body, energy, and mind. So just being aware and conscious of it is good enough. Thank you, sir. I'm going to use that phrase going forward. So I hope each of you have done your homework for yesterday. That was the last day of the homework, but today's homework I'll talk about. That's going to be a daily practice. So you're able to relate to the level of energy that you wear. You're able to relate to the level of consciousness, right? That's what we wanted to do yesterday, looking at the map. So today I just want to quickly recap what we learned and also set the stage for your daily practice. So this is something that we've been learning, we've been hearing. Mindfulness is nothing but attention plus awareness and acceptance. We started our breath by breath course on day one, understanding the posture, but then slowly, gradually learn the skills of attention, awareness, and acceptance. Attention on your breath, awareness of your nose to your body, to your breath cycle, to your body, and then accepting everything that comes and goes, accepting the thoughts, accepting the sensations without getting annoyed or without getting bothered or without getting distracted by those. And we also learned these are the three things that are useful for us in our everyday game of life as well. focusing attention on the activity that we are doing without distractions, being aware of all the things that are happening in that particular moment. Not much that we can control out there, but we can always control whatever is inside us, our reactions and responses to whatever is outside there. So we accept things out there with that peace and calm that we are always used to. And along the way, we learned a lot of wonders of breathfulness, which also happens to be the impact or benefits of breath mindfulness meditation. Number one, we started with the posture, with the mechanics of breathing. I'm sure a lot of you have corrected your breathing posture just through this course. Moving from shallow breathing to deep breathing, moving from chest breathing to the healthy abdominal breathing. So we fix that posture, mechanics of breathing, and then we also learned the procedure of this being with your equal breathing, observing your breath, observing your natural breath, right? And the posture of how it needs your parasympathetic brain to slow down into the different waves of alpha, theta, delta. And then we learned the energy system, we learned the nadis, and there was this question, I think, on the Telegram window I was going to respond. The answer to that question is just being conscious of your breath through the practice of Anapanasati meditation regulates your energy flow along all your nadis. There's nothing specific that you need to focus on. So we learned how breath helps regulate our energy flow within our body. And then moving on to the second stanza of Anapanasati Sutras, we learned how being with our breath helps us be more aware of our emotions and feelings. We learned the way emotions cause, we learned the way feelings cause, and how Buddha realized that just by trapping that flow as early as possible at the level of sensations or at the level of feeling tone, being pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral, helps you be a lot more mindful of your awareness of the emotions so that you can respond better rather than react. And then we also learned how the science behind how just by being with your breath silences the noise in our mind, and which is what is the first grand happening that Brahmarshi Patriji talks about. Just observing your breath empties your mind. When you say empty your mind, it stills your mind. Thoughts do come, but thoughts don't bother you. And then we get into deeper states of mind. And we also learned how deep meditation, getting into the theta and delta states, allows you to cleanse a lot of those patterns, a lot of emotional patterns, a lot of karmic messages, karmic issues that we have, the imprints. It cleanses a lot of our patterns, emotional patterns, and the behavior changes automatically. And then we said, along with calming your mind, along with cleansing your emotions and patterns, the last thing that breath helps you to do is to connect to your inner intelligence, allows you to be aware and explore and be confident or trust your intuition. It connects to your inner intuition. In the last few days, we learned the truth about life's impermanence from our breath by breath. Every breath is different, every moment is different, every feeling is different, every sensation is different. And similarly in life, not everything is permanent. Relationships, situations, incidents, feelings, your status, our age, and finally even our body. Every cell in our body changes periodically. So impermanence is the truth of life. And we said the pain and suffering that we feel is because we feel or we latch on to things as permanent, those that which are not permanent. And that is what causes pain and suffering. And the truth or the solution is to letting go, not being attached to something, our likes, our dislikes, and our fears, right? Accepting all situations as a learning. Everything that comes up in our life, shows up in our life, is a learning for us to evolve, for our soul to evolve. And then Finally, yesterday we learned how just by breathing with our breath elevates our levels of energies into higher emotions, and that expands our consciousness from us being separate, things happening to me, to the spectrum, alongside the spectrum of how we help create life, and then we allow life to flow with us, and then being one with all of life. That's the expanded state of consciousness. So each of us should pat ourselves. We've learned a lot in the last 15 days. We practiced a lot of exercises, breathing exercises. In fact, we wanted to cover a little bit more of the breathing exercises, but we couldn't because we wanted our guest speaker to cover that. So these are the wonders of breathfulness. Amazing. And Patriji made it so simple. And he said, breath is your guru. He teaches you all. And what did we learn as the practice of breathfulness? These are the three parts. This is your homework every day from now on, right? Every day we practice breathfulness meditation for an hour, minimum for an hour, and we know the process. 3 stages. First, you relax yourself through any of the pranayama exercise, or you can do the inhale slow and long and exhale slow or long, or equal coherent breathing. And then you start observing your breath. The foundation is observing, focusing attention, being aware of the sensation in your nose. And once you gradually develop that skill, you can start becoming aware of your breath cycle, following your breath. And then automatically, you don't need to move into the stage 3 consciously, though we've been practicing that. You'll start flowing with your breath. You'll start feeling sensations, letting go of sensations across all your body. Right? The trick is, as you learn, as you feel that you are being able to focus your attention on your breath for a longer times, you can become aware of your breath cycle. Your focusing step can become shorter and you can start following your breath, and flowing happens automatically. And towards the end, let's all feel grateful, thankful to your experience and all the things that have happened in your life the previous day. So that's combining your gratitude exercise into your breathfulness exercise. All right. And the last thing is the secrets of effective meditation. Make sure that you're breathing right, your abdominal breathing, natural breath, relaxed. That alone gives you 60% of the benefits. And then being conscious of your breathing and not judgmental of your breathing gives you the remaining benefits. Conscious breathing is being fully mindful, non-judgmental, being curious about every breath. No analysis. We're not doing a PhD on breath as we get into meditation. And more importantly, non-judgmental. Oh, yesterday was good, today was bad, right? And then yesterday I got those thoughts, no analysis thoughts. Do not think that the thoughts that you get in meditation are something that to be workable. That will happen automatically as you listen to your intuition, right? No analysis thoughts, no analysis of pain. Why am I getting this feeling today? Why did I not get it yesterday? Or why am I not feeling the joy that I felt yesterday? So all those are let go. And finally, letting go of whatever happens during your meditation. And we said all the experiences are coincidental, right? And then during meditation, all experiences that happen, your visual, your auditory, your insightful, all the divine experiences, they'll just come and go. That is all, is the meaning to that. Do not attach any meaning. Let go. The actual meaning starts appearing in your life. If there is something important that you need to know, you will get to know when you're aware during the daytime. All right, so don't bother, oh, I missed that thought, or I missed that thing that happened in meditation. So with that, my dear friends, so now you have the powerful tool of being with your breath, your breathfulness practice, and all the wisdom of how that it helps. So your daily homework is going to be 1 hour of breathfulness practice every day minimum. And also teach this or impart this wisdom to your family and friends, not verbally, but being an example of peace and calm and enlightenment, right? People should feel, oh man, what happened? You changed so much. you are beginning so angry, then you tell, okay, that is because of my practice. We don't want you to become a preacher saint to everyone in your family and a friend circle just because you've gone through or understood the wonders of breathfulness. All right, friends, with that, it's been wonderful interacting with all of you. Now, we all would love to hear your experiences, your questions on this journey, and also how you would want to take this forward. And obviously, I would love to see each one of you in Pyramid Valley anytime. Please, you have my email ID. Please drop me a note, or you can always inquire at the reception if I'm around in the campus during the time. You can always meet Shalini and Manusha because they are in the campus. All right, so let's open it up for questions. Meditation as per age. Yes, that is the guideline, meditation as per age. But for all of us in the beginning stages and all of us being, being engaged in this modern world of distractions, I would say the minimum meditation is an hour. And anything beyond is helpful for you. All right, so let's open it up. Please feel free to raise the hand, the Zoom hand. You'll be allowed to speak, and any questions, any sharing of experience, the chat window is also welcome. And as always, please drop me a mail at saiksagar@pyramidvalley.org to get, if you are interested in the version of slides. And having said that, this entire 15-day videos are available on the Pyramid Valley YouTube channel. So there is a playlist, so people can go through anyone new, or you can be with them, or you can restart. So you can go through the entire sessions day by day. And I'm also planning to carve out sections of the meditation and the wisdom session into a course, online course. It'll be a free course. Hopefully when we do that on our LMS platform, we'll let you know, so that will allow you to go step by step. Just like you went through this 15 days, you'll be able to go through the 15 days of course as well. All right, anybody want to share your experiences?
So we just got a question in the chat. Goodness, why is that sometimes we get body sensations and other times there is nothing? Also, if we don't experience any visions or astral travels, then is there something more we need to do?
Okay, so as I mentioned, the goal of meditation is not to experience visions or astral travels. A lot of us haven't got that, right? That's just another experience, just like you're getting thoughts. So the goal is not that. There's nothing more for you to do. It happens. In fact, when I asked the same question to Patriji, I've never had those divine, colorful visionary visions or astral travels. I asked Patriji. He said, no, it doesn't need to happen for everybody. Each one of us are at different stages of evolution, different levels of consciousness. So it doesn't need to happen. What really matters, are you getting connected to your intuition? Are you getting connected to your inner intelligence? Are you creating reality consciously? That is what ultimately matters, right? And what was the first part? I forgot. What was the first part, Shalini?
Like what to do? Yeah, that's the answer.
Okay.
Yes. And another question, what is the best time for meditation?
Yeah, the best time is the time you carve out and you're ready to focus, but psychologically and physiologically and spiritually. So basically the best time is as soon as you wake up in the morning, and earlier your wake up hours, that is better. And I think spiritually there are a lot of times people talk about Brahma Muhurta, but then if you map it to your body cycle and your psychological state of mind, it's always good to do meditation as soon as you wake up, as early as possible, right before you get into those distractions. It also allows you to practice be in the right state of mind for your entire rest of your day. Has food got anything to do with meditation? Absolutely. As we've learned, food has got food has got a lot to do with your emotional state, with your mind state, with your psychological state, right? Even set aside the spiritual aspects of it. So heavy food, I mean, especially non-vegetarian food, does not aid in meditation, does not aid in discovery of yourself, right? And then heavy food, even vegetarian food, sattvic food is ideal. Heavy, I mean, you can go have a heavy vegetarian meal, the impact will almost be the same. And having food that has been stale, has been cooked a few days ago, right? So again, that's been frozen. A lot of things, again, that's a whole different branch of passion for a lot of people. So yes, food has a lot to do. The light food, sattvic food always aids in your meditation. And in fact, a lot of times of fasting also helps in your meditation cycle. As you deepen your practice of meditation, over time, you yourself will feel what is the right choice for you in terms of food. You'll start avoiding foods that don't, that your body doesn't feel comfortable with, right? And then similarly, you'll probably gravitating to a lot more fresh foods. So it's a process, it will happen naturally. When I get into meditative state, why I go back to focus on watching the breath. Yes. So you need to be conscious of your breath. As continue to deepen your breath, you will get into a state of no mind, right? In that mind, obviously, you lose track of your breath, you lose track of your time, but that is the deepest jhanas of anapanasati meditation. You continue to do that, but then the moment you become aware, you need to get your attention back to your breath, right? And then thoughts will come and go, and again, no 2 days are the same. So things will happening, but you know the trick, you know the techniques, you need to continue observing your breath the way we learned. Can I continue my Kriya Yoga as I do now? You can continue your yoga, you can continue your pranayama exercises, you can do your physical exercises. Just by being with your breath only helps you do those more. And some of those like pranayama helps you become a lot more focused in your meditation. But meditation has its own set of benefits like we saw just now. And the physical exercises, your walking, your pranayama, your yoga, your Kriya Yoga, all that has its own benefits. All of them are complementary. So it's not that just doing one, just make sure, find the right time for you to do, find the right time. That depends on your routine and your level of stress.
Sir, another question from the Telegram or YouTube. How to divide time while you meditate?
So as I said, the simple rule of thumb is the time you feel comfortable, right? For example, the whole 3 steps that we have is just for you to go to a step by step. It is more like when you're following some guided meditation, you can take the recordings of anything that we have, right? Or just the music. That is why I try to change the music every time we move into a different step, right? That could be a cue, right? Or just feel as you let go of the guided meditation, you'll feel after a while, you'll feel completely focused on your breath. Then you can move to following your breath cycle. Once you start following your breath cycle, automatically you'll feel the flow. So there is no hard and fast rule. After 10 minutes, I need to have a timer, or I'll have to tell someone to move into my next stage, right? It will happen naturally, just because this is a learning process. Just like a teacher makes you work out some math problems as a practice, right? There's a step-by-step procedure. After a while, you'll get to know what to do, applying the rules. So again, do not worry too much about the times that you allot. It's your comfort level. For sometimes you might just focus your attention on your breath for the entire 40 minutes or 1 hour, because you keep getting thoughts. Once you get to a stable state, you can start focusing on your breath. Or you can move into your observing your breath cycle, and that is probably giving you a better attention than the earlier step, right? So important thing is avoid distractions. Anything that helps you avoid distractions is then thumb rule, 1/3 of the time, 1/3 of the time, 1/3 of the time. I feel I'm breathing heavily, not focused on natural breath. So ma'am, that's what you again have to do your abdominal breathing exercise. All right. So place one of your hands on your stomach, and as you breathe in, make sure your stomach moves up and down. Right. So that is the way you practice abdominal breathing, and you can feel that anytime. So do not, at the moment you feel you're breathing heavily, you're altering your breath, you can bring your attention back to your normal breathing. You can let go. So the let go, you can pivot your attention at your nose or at your abdomen. So that way you will know that you are conscious of your normal, natural breathing. Yes, we'll have a few words from Ashok sir. I know he's raised his hand. For others, we would love to listen to your experiences. Please feel free to.
Sir, my thanks, my appreciation, my gratitude to you and Shalini madam and Manusha madam and all participants for dear masters. What little I have understood so far, I would like to share, sir. One thing is that we have to lead a balanced life. That means we have to eat vegetarian and whatever body needs, not extra eating. We have to practice fasting. We have to practice silence. Second is that we have to do exercises also, regular exercises. And then meditation, of course, maybe morning and evening. And sometimes because of, for example, full moon meditation, there is a nature where the energy, cosmic energy is already existing, but it is enhanced. Its transmission is enhanced. That is what I have understood, and we have to practice that. And above all, sir, we have to practice the appreciation, gratitude, and service, unexpected service to the humanity. And we have to love plants, animals. That is what I have understood, sir. Now, my simple, very little question is that for manifestation, and although the meditation will cleanse our inside, our mind, our body system, our chakras, but for manifestation, the visualization, the putting intention on a particular thing, particular activity which we want to achieve, that is also important, sir. Or meditation will take care of everything.
Yes, sir. So we all know, good question, and thanks for summarizing your learnings and understanding. Very on track. So when we are with our meditation, obviously we get connected. As I said, we get connected to our intuitive self. Right? We go beyond our mind self or ego self. Right? That is most important. Once we get connected to our intuitive self, it is naturally creative. Right? So we know we are divinity inside. So that time, whatever you think, whatever your life plan is destined, is designed for you, right? So you will be able to manifest that. So you don't need a specific visualization exercise. So if you look at most of the visualizations, ultimately they do the same. Ultimately calm your mind, still your mind, and then allow you to get connected to your intuition. Your heart is, as I said, heart is the gateway to your soul. So then we think about and feel about certain instances, and we allow it to manifest, which automatically happens as you continue to do your meditation practice. But again, those are all catalyst tools that allow you to do something, right? It's very similar, like mantra meditation. There is a benefit to it, just the calming of your mind, right? So for example, nowadays, if any student comes and wants to learn meditation during their exam time, they need just concentration. They don't need the 7 or 9 yards of what we went through, right? You just give them, say, just focus your attention on your breath here, or give them a word and allow them to meditate. Just by allowing them to repeat one word like one, the mind goes into that concentration phase, just like any mantra. So all these are different tools: visualization, imagination, and then they are more visual meditation tools. All these are different types and techniques of meditation, sir. But being with our breath, and as we see, learning all the 10 things that we appreciated as wonders of breath will allow you to create the life that everyone designed for themselves.
Sir, one thing more for better clarity. Now for healing our body, like Joy Dispenza sir or many coaches in our country also, they say that we can heal if we visualize a particular problem and feel positive or something like that. I don't know. That is not required. Meditation will take care of everything.
Yeah, meditation ultimately will take care of everything, but those are all intermediate solutions. Just like we're using equal breathing to relax our body, right? So they will direct your attention to a specific problem and that issue goes away. As we know, energy flows where attention goes, right? I mean, there is a technique that they use. So there are numerous techniques. I mean, people are open to practice those. But when we say meditation, when we continue to have a regular practice of meditation, most of those benefits come along with our practice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. For example, sir, this inner child healing. Inner child healing, this is also a sort of visualization that we are trying to reach a particular point, emotional level, where that problem is existing. So
yes, so inner child healing, past life regression, they're all ways of accelerating your path to your emotional cleansing, right? So they basically go and remove the memory. In one of the sessions, we spoke how meditation goes in. When you go into deep meditation, it cleanses a lot of unhelpful patterns. So in things like inner child healing and past life regression, they accelerate that process because they allow you to do that consciously, right? But having said that, it is always possible that you go clear something out, right? But then if you go back to your habitual patterns of thinking, right, and your mind starts going back to the old ways, you'll still go back and cause that pain and suffering. Just like any of us coming out of illness because of some allergies, you go back and have the same food, it will cause you allergy again, right? So, that's that. They're all tools for accelerating your journey.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Looking forward to seeing you in Pyramid Valley next week. Yes, ma'am. भावना मैम, मैं आपसे पूछने वाला था.
Deep gratitude, sir. You, Manusha ma'am, Shalini ma'am, and all participant master. Deep gratitude, sir. पहले के समय में क्या था कि हमें सीखने जाना पड़ता था, और अब क्या है कि आप मास्टर लोग घर पे आ जाते हैं तो घर बैठे बैठे सब कुछ मिल जाता है. वही बड़ा आशीर्वाद है ईश्वर का. और एक बात, हम जो मेडिटेशन करते हैं तो उसका असर बच्चों पे पड़ता है. बच्चों को बोलना नहीं पड़ता कि ये करना है, ये करना है, वो अपने आप देख के सीखते हैं. तो इसके लिए भी ग्रेटिट्यूड सर. और 19 में आपसे जर्नी, स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी शुरू की थी, तो अब कंटिन्यू है और हैबिट बन गए हैं. तो ये मेरी लाइफ का बहुत बड़ा अच्छा है. थैंक यू सर.
वंडरफुल मैम, थैंक यू. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपकी शेयरिंग के लिए मैडम. एंड आप तो हर प्रोग्राम में, आप और दीपा मैम तो हर प्रोग्राम में आपका एनर्जीज दे रहे हैं इस प्रोग्राम को बढ़ाने के लिए, ग्रुप को बढ़ाने के लिए. आप जैसे बोले थे वो बिल्कुल सही है. जब हम मेडिटेशन करते हैं, हम ध्यान में बैठते हैं, तो उसका असर बिन बोल के, बिन पूछ के, और हमारा परिवार के लोग में भी असर पड़ता है, पॉजिटिव असर, रियली, एब्सोल्युटली. एंड इट्स ऑल एनर्जीज, right? As ma'am said, just by you being, you don't need to go tell. I know a lot of people who come to the retreats. I keep telling an example. They'll come into the retreat or we go through this practice. Oh, this is so wonderful. My wife should practice, my son should practice, or my father should practice, right? So that will happen automatically when the moment they see you. And then the energy elevation that happens in each one of us automatically impacts the place you live, your family, the place you work, whatever. So wonderful point. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद madam for sharing. Thank you.
Sir, one thing more. I learning English too.
Wonderful madam.
I understand your talk, but can't speak.
Oh, no worries. Yeah. इसमें तो सिर्फ श्वास की भाषा होती है ना, तो सब लोग बिल्कुल समझ सकते हैं. So everyone can understand that. Thank you. Wonderful. Yeah. So great interacting and appreciate your sharing, madam. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Sudhakar sir.
Good morning, sir. Deep gratitude to you and your fam and your entire team. Thank you very much. I felt energetic for the past 15 days, even your course. Well, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate your sharing. And I know you've been meditating and you want to meditate a lot more. I hope the techniques and the answers that you got in this session will help you. But now, wishing you all the best in continuing your practice and deepening your practice of meditation to create better health for yourself and all others. So, where are you from, sir? You from Bangalore, you said?
I'm in Bangalore, sir. Akshay Nagar.
Akshay Nagar. Okay. So looking forward to seeing you in Valley during full moon or any of the retreats.
3 times I came, sir. I met Bhatriji sir also when there.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, sir. Today I felt energetic. I got up at 4 o'clock itself and was doing meditation.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
So anybody else? I know there are a lot of questions here. I hope all the questions have been answered on the chat window. So thoughts and inner chats. Okay. There's a question. I try to sit down for at least 2 hours. I hardly go into zero state. Should I increase or decrease time? So the quality of meditation is important. So the 2 hours of time, if you're able to increase, that's fine. But 2 hours of time, are you able to apply all the practices? Are you able to get into that focus, right? So, which is also important. So if you feel that in that 2 hours, you're getting a lot more chatty in your mind, then don't do much about it. So the answer to that question is 2 hours is good enough. Just ensure that you are in the right state of mind. If you feel towards the end of 2 hours, you're able to go later, then you figure out. All right. So yes, Deepa ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Shalini and Manusha ma'am. And we all are grateful to Pyramid Valley team, regularly doing the nice programs and everything. I want to request my friends, please visit Pyramid Valley. This is a really great place. Be with your friends, families, and if possible, do the still retreat also. And the system, how the valley is working, many employees are there, cleaning staff and other staff. And we have seen all the time peace. I've never seen anger on anybody's face. That is a great thing. Otherwise, in organization, we see some bosses are angry sometimes for their reason. But in Valley, I have not seen single disturbance in any other's mind. And I made cook also. They prepared so delicious food all the time, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they taught me recipe also for which I don't know how to prepare. So please visit and do contribute for the Valley, because it's a very big campus, lots of money required for maintenance and everything. So contribute whatever you like, but it will worth to contribute. That I observe. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you, Deepa ma'am. You've been a wonderful friend and patron of Pyramid Valley. And so good. So you're learning something other than meditation also from Pyramid Valley. So you got the recipe.
Yes.
I know Patriji also has done a lot of videos, right, in terms of recipes. And then we've heard from quite a few how they found meditation. There are a lot of people who got to know Patriji and found meditation in Pyramid Valley through Patriji's cooking videos. So that's another channel of marketing that Patriji found, I thought. Wonderful. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, Gauri, ma'am. Nice to see you.
Yeah. Hello, sir. How are you? It was
I'm
very
very
happy to see you back. I was waiting again for this program. So I was a participant of Stillness Retreat, and it's a very awesome experience. You will feel like you are in a hill station. Yeah, definitely. It was a very great experience, and I would advocate everyone to join that. And definitely meditation in between the practice was a bit dipping, but thanks to this session, it revived. It was a great refresher, and yeah, definitely would like to visit the valley again and again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for sharing. And yeah, I know you've been a stillness and breath by breath participant or APS participant earlier, and really appreciate your sharing and thoughts for Pyramid Valley. So love to see you in another course or full moon or one of the other retreats. So thank you.
So the construction, everything is over, sir. So last time when
Yes.
we came was
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
Yes, so it's all over. From February we opened. So
Okay.
it's been a renovated pyramid with full waterproofing and a lot of facilities. Even the rooms have undergone a shift. So yes, please do visit.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Somashekar sir. You can unmute yourself. Yes.
It is very difficult to depart from the family now. That is one thing. And I am thankful for the entire participants as well as masters and Shalini ma'am and Manjusha. Thank you very much for everything you have provided. It is really insightful for my next steps. And I feel that you have to be with me always so that I can use the your wisdom and I can improve my knowledge. That is one thing. Now coming to the question, sir. You have explained that Adhisthana. Yes. That is in step 2. We go for that Adhisthana. And gradually after this step, we come to the step 3. And how does we change the Adhisthana? Can we change it automatically or let it go for a while, continue for a while?
Yeah, good question. Where are you from, sir?
Bangalore.
Bangalore, wonderful. So it's always a pleasure to see your video on very diligently practicing meditation, taking notes. It's very inspiring and motivating. Thank you, sir. First. And the question, yes. So Adhisthana is basically resolve or strong will, right? So the way we practice it's not to move physically, that is all, right? So your continual practice of meditation, your breathfulness is all the same. So it's about you taking a will. I am not going to make even a physical movement, come what may, right? A mosquito comes, it'll come and go. Some sensation comes. So you just need to bear with it. That adds another level of learning. So you can do it anytime. You can do it when you're focusing on the breath. You can do it if you're focusing. In this, we practice because a lot of beginners, once they get their attention on their breath, it'll be easy for them to have that will. So you can continue. The answer to your next question is you can continue. You can continue being that still state, still body state as long as you can. Right. And for the rest of you, I think some of the days you can try that. Okay, yesterday I got wonderful concentration. Now today, let me see if I'm not able to allow my body to move. Let me just take care of any sensation, right? So it's just a challenge for you. So some days you can practice that. Some days you can practice complete breathfulness, whatever. So there is no hard and fast rule. It's up to us to practice Adhisthana anytime.
Your name is very wonderful, sir. I like that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. When you are in Valley, please let us know or just take by the reception.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for your energies and support. Thank you. Yes, Chaipati, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, let me express my deep sense of gratitude to yourself, Sagar sir, Manisha madam, Shalini madam, and all the Somshekar sir, because he is the person who made me. He gave me the information for joining this course. So I really very sense, and all the participants here, and all those who are responsible from Pyramid Valley organization, who are directly or indirectly contributing for this program. It was a wonderful journey. I would say the last 15 days has been every day has been a different experience, a very good experience. Mind become very calm, serene, and very peaceful during this. I used to do yoga and all that, but these type of calmness, the stillness, and nothingness. I felt some days I felt nothingness in my brain when I was doing this meditation step by step. And really, I appreciate your vocabulary. In my college days, I was told to be in a letter writing exercise, accuracy, brevity, and clarity. All the three should be there like that. So I find in your speech, a wonderful discourse, and all the three are there. You're very clear and very accurate and brief to the point. And it's a wonderful, we are blessed to have you as our mentor teacher for this program. And I would say we'll continue with this journey and hope to meet you sometime. So thank you very much, sir. Thank you, gratitude for all the participants and yourself and all the persons. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for your blessings and your energies. Right. So all of us, it's been a smooth conduct of the course. And it's not just one person, right? It's the collective energies are very important. And then all we are doing is sharing the wisdom that someone told us. And none of it is my own personal thing. I can't claim anything, but really appreciate your sharing your experience. And it's a big motivation for all of us to continue doing this seva. And yes, sir, really appreciate you joining and continuing the breathfulness sessions. So we'll definitely want to meet you in Pyramid Valley whenever you are.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I consider myself and all of us are blessed to be with this in this program. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yes, Shirish, sir.
Sir, first of all, let me convey my gratitude. In fact, I feel that no amount of communication can express the gratitude that I have in my heart to you, the team, and my fellow meditators here, and everyone who has been directly or indirectly connected. Well, I was really lucky to get into this because I rarely check all my mails, and so incidentally, well, I could connect with your name in one of the mails, and I had already done some course, and I was thoroughly impressed, and I had a lot of learnings from that course. So I immediately got connected, and then here we are towards the culmination of this program. Now, my big thing here, what I felt is that I have got an inched feeling of fearlessness. All along, the serenity, calmness, everything has always been there, but a feeling of security for tomorrow and today, and clarity about the past, what went wrong, how it should have got corrected, etc. But basically, the feeling of fearlessness has improved, and I think with the regular practice of meditation, it is going to be reaffirming itself. So that has been my biggest learning here, and I'm sure that there are many such learnings to come. This is just one what I've pointed out.
Wonderful.
So thank you so very much. Looking forward to more getting connected with many more programs with you, sir, and the team. God bless us all. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate your sharing. And I know you've been an active participant with your video on and asking questions. Really wonderful. That motivates us. And yes, fearlessness, lack of craving for something, or lack of being afraid of something will automatically go. Really appreciate your sharing. That's one of the big benefits. As we said, like, dislike, and fear has been the primary things that drive our behavior. So absolutely, may you experience and enjoy the peace and joy that fearlessness brings in every moment and every activity.
Sorry, sir. Lastly, one more thing. I have always felt that the words that you have been releasing from your mouth are really the words directly coming from the Paramatma or the Supreme. And I could really connect with them. And, it is like my thoughts were being answered, So this is something very miraculous. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you. Yeah, it all happens. A lot of things just happen and we just go with the flow of it, even the words that happen. So it's all, again, as you said, all credit to Paramatma or the divine energies or the super mind or one mind or the soul mind. Thank you, sir. Wonderful. So we don't have any hands raised for sharing. Any other questions? So yeah, as always, the videos are on YouTube. So you can always go back and visit and share any of those. But once we put that into a proper course, we will get back on this. All right. So, but feel free to stay connected on the Telegram channel as well. And if you're not subscribed onto Pyramid Valley WhatsApp to receive information about the programs, you can subscribe, go to the contact page and get subscribed. But yes, as always, looking forward to each one of you in Pyramid Valley or on any of our next online programs. A lot of programs that we keep conducting, and coming up very soon, as you heard from Shalini, the different retreats. And we're also having our mega event called Buddha Purnima on May 4th, 5th, and 6th. Buddha Purnima is celebrated as our annual event in Pyramid Valley. So there are close to 6,000 to 8,000 people who typically attend from all over Karnataka and rest of India. So that's another thing up your calendar. So please mark your dates, and definitely we'll see you and meet you. I'm sure we'll see and meet you before that, virtually or physically. With that, my dear friends, please continue to be with your breath, be conscious of your breath, be with the wonders of breathing that we've been bestowed with, and also all the wisdom and gratitude to all the masters for their super wonderful, excellent wisdom. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful being with your breath, and thank you, and see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you, Sagar sir. So dear friends, it is not only what we've been seeing on the screen. It is way beyond from the day we have decided the dates from February 10th to 25th. So a lot of works which happen behind the screen, from designing and sir accumulating the content, making the PPTs, getting ready with the music. And again, as you have been seeing in this 15 days. So thank you, sir, for your intention, for your effort, and for your time. And this group meditation will always help us to elevate, and it is a process in our evolution. That is a swiftest method where we can experience the group energies. So I again take pleasure in inviting you all to come to Pyramid Valley. So whenever possible, we are open for all 365 days. So please do come, visit, and meditate. Of course, when you can take part in the programs, again, that's a different module where you can understand about few more spiritual science subjects. And also every month we are having full moon meditations. So you can please come and join for the music meditations inside the pyramid. So thank you all for being here, and hope to see you soon again in the next program or at Pyramid Valley. Thank you, sir. Thank you all the participants. And thanks to all our YouTube online viewers also. So there were a lot of people who were passing on the messages to us. They couldn't join at this particular time, but still, whenever possible, they are going to the YouTube, replaying it and listening and following it for the past 15 days. So thanks to everyone who have been joining lately and also getting benefit out of it. Thank you, everyone.